guys, Jenny here. I am so excited you're on my channel today. I am a clean beauty coach as well as a hairstylist. And if this is your first time here, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of my awesome weekly videos I put up for you guys. So today we are going to be talking about 5 common clean beauty myths that we are gonna burst. All right, clean beauty myth number 1. Chemicals are bad. Put a number 1 in the chat below if this is something that you thought, that you want to buy products that are chemical free because chemicals are bad for us. Okay? That is false. Chemicals are not bad for us. Water is a chemical. You are surrounded by chemicals all day. There's no way you can avoid chemicals. So when you see something labeled chemical free, this is clean, totally false. There's no way that's even possible. Like I was saying, water is a chemical. If you look at most ingredients, the first ingredient listed, not all, but majority, is water. That is a chemical. You can't be chemical free. And also like hyaluronic acid and synthetic chemicals. Not even all synthetic are bad. Just because they're man-made doesn't mean that it's bad. It means that it was developed to help to amplify the benefit of the natural ingredients that are in there with it. Not all, but that's when you're looking for the good synthetic chemicals. So one thing I want to share with you, when you're trying to find that part of clean beauty and you want that chemical free, you're not going chemical free, you're going toxin free. You don't want the toxins. So start with your why in mind. I say this all the time and I will continue to preach this, but find your why. Why do you want to switch to clean beauty? It's not because you want to be chemical free, it's because you want to be toxin free. So label out what your why is. Like for me, I don't want to put any harmful ingredients on me or my family. I don't want to harm the environment and I don't want to harm any animals, so I want it to be cruelty free as well. Now I know what my standards are and now I can pick my products based along those standards. Same for you. Determine your why. Number 2, the label says natural, it says organic, it says that it's number 1 dermatologist recommended, so it's clean, right? Put a number 2 if this is you, if you thought this was true. False. So just because a label says natural or organic or chemical free, dermatologist recommended, I'm so sorry to tell you those have no backing. There is such a lack of regulations in the beauty industry that those have no meaning to them. They're greenwashing, fancy marketing labels. So when you hear the term greenwashing, that's what it means. It makes you think that this is healthy. It's good for you because it's natural. Well, natural just means it doesn't really mean anything. Organic actually has some standards behind it, but that only means that the ingredients are organic. It doesn't mean they're clean and non-toxic. You can still have a toxic ingredient be organic. So when you're reading these things, it doesn't mean that it's clean. And it's so, I understand it is infuriating and so frustrating because you can walk down any beauty product aisle at say Target or Walmart or Walgreens, wherever you go, and you see these labels plastered all over these different products. And you think, oh great, that's gotta be good, right? Let me reach for that product there. And it's frustrating to know that it's not, because there's not any standard that's gonna uphold these labels. That's where it comes down to you. You have to be the conscious consumer to know what is in your products. Don't go off the label to think that that's good for you. You need to be your own advocate. Learn to read the label, learn to recognize what product or ingredients are in there that aren't helpful or that are harmful to you that you don't want. Don't just reach for it because it says that it's clean, okay? Let me make sure I have my notes here. Myth number 3, it's too expensive. Put a number 3 in the chat if you thought this myth was true. I was there with you. I always thought, oh, it's gonna be way too expensive to switch to a clean beauty routine, right? Wrong. So there is clean beauty with every price range. I will start out by saying a couple things that can make this a little bit more expensive depending on the route you go with your clean beauty journey, which is why you start with your why. If you're looking for sustainably sourced, you're looking for a company that is sustainably sourcing their ingredients, which means they're not going to wipe out an entire crop. They want to make sure that they're preserving some of the crops so that way future crops continue to grow. You're also looking at fair trade, which means you are paying livable, fair wages. So they don't support slavery like those different countries that have like child labor and stuff like that. You're looking for a company that is going to support the people that they buy their ingredients from. That is going to cost a little bit more, because when you're paying livable, fair wages, you got to make up the dollars somewhere, so the products are more expensive, right? It doesn't mean that that's your only option. Find the clean within your budget. There is clean beauty within most budgets. I've even found products at Target that I love. A couple of the products that I love, and I've said them before, All Good sunscreen, Badger Balm I've seen at Target, which I love, a Cure face wash, Shea Moisture body wash, and face lotion, Honest Company. Those are all companies that you can get their products at Target that are very, very affordable. So there is products within most price ranges, okay? Also, another thing that you can do, and this is something I've done when trying out different products, go to the website. There sometimes are samples that you can purchase the sample, or you can get the sample for free and just cover the shipping. This is what I did with Little C Farm deodorant. I got their free samples and I paid the $2.50 for shipping, so I could try their cream deodorant before investing in the larger bottle. So a lot of companies offer that. So it's almost like a try before you buy type deal, right? Myth number 4. It's not effective. Clean beauty just doesn't work. Put a number 4 if this was you. This one kind of shocks me because this is a thought that I never had. This is totally false. Just because it's clean does not mean that it's not going to work. You do have to allow for a transition period. Like for instance, with deodorant, if you switch from your normal deodorant that you would get at the store and you're switching to a non-toxic deodorant, you have to allow your body to go through a detox period and to purge those toxins out of your body, which typically you might want to try that deodorant for a few weeks before you see if it's up to par. Another thing, a lot of the lesser quality shampoos and conditioners have silicones in them. Silicone can coat your hair, making it feel completely silky smooth, although it's putting a waxed coating on your hair, which isn't allowing the moisture to penetrate in or the color molecules to penetrate in, which gives you uneven coloring and fades your hair faster. Those are different products that you're gonna have to start kind of getting those ingredients, those nasty ingredients off. So it's almost, think of it as you're working from the inside out. Your body needs to purge out the toxins that are in your body from your previous products to allow the new product to start working. I also want to note that when it comes to clean beauty is like any other product. What works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me, and that's where you just have to find what works well for your body, okay? But it is effective. I have found plenty and brands and companies that I love their products and they are effective, okay? So that's totally false. Myth number 5, it's just too hard to switch to clean beauty. Like, where do you even start? Number 5, put a number 5 below if this was you. This is false. So I will tell you that when I was starting my clean beauty journey, in the very beginning stages, I just went off what everyone told me was okay to use. And once I started researching and learning those different ingredients, very common ingredients that you want to avoid, I started realizing, oh my goodness, they're in most of the products I'm putting on my body. And that got frustrating. Then I felt like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to throw away everything I own, right? So as you're sitting there going through it, you're starting to like bring yourself down this rabbit hole and your mind is like going like miles, like a million miles a minute. The process can be as easy or as hard as you want it to be. But that's one thing where I designed my program, Impact Clean Beauty, and it helps you transition to clean beauty products in 5 weeks. So what we're gonna do is go through all the products you own, go through them, see what's good, what's bad, how to properly dispose of the ones that you're not gonna keep, and then also tell you what you're gonna replace them with. So when you're done, you have a game plan all set in place. It doesn't have to be super complicated, and you don't have to waste hours researching either. So take it as much as you want it to be, but always remember through every process, it's progress, not perfection. You have to start at step 1, right? You have to start at the step 1. So it does not have to be like a really hard, exhausting process, but it's nice when you have accountability and other people to go through it with you. So those are our 5 common myths that I just debunked for you. Let me know in the comments below which one was the most shocking to you. Which one did you totally think was true? All right, you guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.